Look at this statement. It looks normal, right? Monthly contribution, employer match, total balance. But look closer. Right here, buried in line item 14B, is a thief. 0.45%. It sounds tiny, insignificant. But over 30 years, this single line item can quietly cost you tens of thousands of dollars in lost growth. And the worst part? Your provider never sent you a letter telling you about it. They just deducted it. I'm Finley, and today we're going to find exactly where this fee is hiding in your account, how to calculate exactly how much it's costing you, and the one phone call you can make to lower it immediately. Let's dig. Most people think their 401k fees are just the expense ratio of the funds they picked. You know, the Vanguards and Fidelity funds with the 0.03% fees. That's what they want you to look at. But there's a second layer, the plan administration fee, or sometimes it's called a record-keeping fee, or even a wrap fee. Providers hide these under different names because they know you won't look for them. Unlike your fund expense ratio, which is taken out of the fund's price automatically, these fees are often taken directly from your account balance as a separate line item. Or worse, they're paid through revenue sharing, where your fund manager kicks back a portion of your money to the provider to keep your business. It's legal, it's common, and it's invisible. So how do you catch them? You need to stop looking at the home screen of your 401k portal. That's just a dashboard. You need the legal documents. Log into your account right now. Don't wait. Look for a tab labeled Documents, Forms, or Plan Details. You are hunting for two specific PDFs. Number one, the fee disclosure, also known as the 408B2 disclosure. This is the document your employer is required to have on file. It lists every single penny the plan provider charges. Number two, your quarterly statement, not the email summary, the actual PDF statement. Scroll down to the section labeled Expenses Paid by Participant or Fees Deducted. If you see a percentage anywhere between 0.20% and 1.00%, you found it. In my case, it was 0.45%. Let's do the math properly this time. If you have $50,000 in your account today, a 0.45% fee costs you $225 this year alone. That doesn't sound like much. But that fee doesn't just disappear once. It applies every single year on a growing balance for as long as you're in this plan. Assume a 7% average annual return over 30 years on a $50,000 starting balance with no further contributions, just to isolate the fee's impact. At 0.03%, a typical low-cost index fund fee, your money grows to just under $358,000. At 0.45%, that same money only grows to around $311,000. That's a real difference of approximately $47,000, lost entirely to one line item most people never even read. And that's before factoring in your regular contributions, which would make the real number even larger. So what do? Can you just switch to a cheaper fund? Usually, no. These admin fees apply to the whole plan, not just your funds. Your employer chose this plan and you're stuck with it, unless you speak up. Here is a script you can actually use. You're going to call your HR department, not the 401k provider. HR. Say this: "Hi, I was reviewing my 401k fee disclosure and noticed our plan has a 0.45% administrative fee. I've seen similar plans with fees under 0.10%. Can we request a fee review from our provider? Or is there a lower cost share class available for employees?" Why does this work? Because HR often doesn't know. They think they got a good deal when they signed up years ago. They may not realize fees have dropped industry-wide since then. When you show them the data, they become your ally. They don't want to be responsible for draining your retirement. Providers have been known to suddenly find a discount or waive part of the fee entirely to keep the contract once an employer starts asking questions. It's a genuinely reasonable ask, and HR has more leverage than you do to make it. Now, a warning. Sometimes the fee isn't listed as a deduction, it's hidden in revenue sharing. This means the mutual funds you own are paying the 401k provider out of your expense ratio. If your fund says it costs 0.50%, but the actual market rate is 0.10%, That extra 0.40% is likely being kicked back to the provider. To spot this, go back to that fee disclosure document. Look for a section called Indirect Compensation. If you see numbers there, your funds are paying the bills. The fix: ask HR if the plan offers institutional share classes or R6 shares. These are the exact same funds, same managers, same strategy, but without the revenue-sharing kickbacks. They often cost meaningfully less. Retirement isn't just about how much you save, it's about how much you keep. That 0.45% fee isn't just a line item. It's your future vacation, your medical bill, your legacy. Don't let them take it silently. Log in, find the document, make the call. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. It helps more people find this investigation. And subscribe to Finley. We're going to expose the next hidden fee on your bank statement next week. You won't want to miss it. I'm Finley. Keep your money yours.